welcome to what could be a disaster here. Um, a disaster of a CFL game. That remains to be seen. Um, might as well get into it. Don't know how much talking there will be. I'm gonna try and control my emotions through this game. I, it's a user team, so it'll just be a minute. Alright, here we'll just quickly move them over. Um, I've kind of realized. The season's gone. Let's be real. There's no need to really take these games that seriously. If we go on a run here, which you probably lose next week, so hopefully you win this one. You go on a run, maybe there's some hope. But assuming you lose next week at the Colts, or maybe not at the Colts, wherever, home or away, I don't think it's really going to matter. You lose to the Colts. You're at the best 2-6, potentially 1-7. Um, so, I guess we'll see. Um, this start of the season's not been exactly what I expected. Started off okay, um, but can't control everything. So CJ Stroud will begin under center, and he'll begin with a give to the right. Dameon Pierce will get 4 yards, and Jeffrey Simmons is injured on the initial play of the game. He'll head to the sideline for further evaluation. Alright, this is going to be a give right to Dameon Pierce, and he's hit and brought down after a gain of 3. So quickly becomes 3rd and 3 for this Texans offense. And a give up the middle. And they can't quite bring down Singletary, and he gets up past midfield, a gain of 19 on his first carry of the game. This will be a give to that left side, and he's tripped up after a pickup of 6 yards. Singletary has really become that guy, that go-to guy that Buffalo wanted when they drafted him. Of course, he's not doing it in a Bills jersey, though. And he picks up a first down. So this offense very dangerous, especially with the addition of Jerry Jeudy, whom we attempted to get. Don't forget, we attempted to get Jeudy. We put in an offer that was very comparable to the Texans. Stroud stepping up. He throws last minute. Guess who? Jerry Jeudy. First down completion inside the 20. And the Texans are building early. They give this one right. And he fights through a tackler, picks up 6 yards. That is Dameon Pierce, who at this point has kind of assumed that number 2 running back role for this Texans offense. 2nd and 4. They'll throw. This one over the middle for Singletary. But he doesn't really have the hands to hold on. Not too shocking. Receiving, definitely an aspect of his game that he needs to work on. Here we go. Stroud has to throw it away on 3rd and 4. So presumably Bobby Slowick will send out that field goal unit and attempt to take a 3-0 lead. This kick is up, and it is good. That is Harrison Butker, a big money free agent acquisition at the kicker position. And the Texans take an early 3-0 lead. Travion Ross back to return, and he'll take it from the end zone. And he gets this one up just past the 25 to the 27. And out comes Will Levis, the man who has the most turnovers in the NFL. Only played 6 games, has already thrown 11 interceptions. But head coach Robert Saleh is displaying similar tendencies to Zach Wilson as he refuses to bench him. Give up the middle for Jamal Williams. Gets 4. Already some beef in this game. Levis will throw left. Chigakonkwo holds on. Quick completion of 5 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Levis under center. He will turn and give this to Jamal Williams, who has a first. Another gain of 4. And a Titans first down. Of course, Jamal Williams has been quite a bit better than anticipated for this offense, as he's had an increased role, and this will be a throw out left to Keenan Allen for a first. He's had an increased role following injuries to Tyjae Spears and also free agent acquisition Alvin Kamara, who was signed shortly after Tyjae Spears went down with a long-term injury. This will just be a dump to the flat off play action. Nick Bowden, however you want to say it, is close to a first down. It's going to be 2nd and inches. 2nd and inches from the 37. Levis in shotgun. He'll turn. He gives this to Rondale Moore, who's just got enough for a first down. So, interesting technique from the Titans following that injury to Alvin Kamara, rather than going out and trying to get another running back or potentially playing Ty Chandler a bit more. They go out and they just move Rondale Moore to running back. And he definitely fits the role. Play action's not there. Levis hit as he throws. That one's going to be incomplete. And now 3rd and 5 will be incoming. Third and 5 now. Levis up over the middle, nearly intercepted. All right. And Jake Elliott will head out to tie up this football game. And this may be a miss from Jake Elliott. It's close, but it still splits the upright. And it's good. Bit rusty, as I took a bit of a mental break from Madden. What has it been? It's only been, 2 days? 1 day, 2 days? I mean... Here we are. Alright, 1st and 10 now. Stroud in the shotgun. And he'll just give this one to Singletary, who's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage by Azeez Al-Shaair. We read that like a book. Speaking of books, Wayman mentioned that during this little break of CFL we've had over the past couple nights, he's read a complete book. I wish I could say I've done something that productive. but I've not. 3rd and 5 now. I feel pretty good pressing this team. They don't have like a whole lot of super insane speed at the receiver position. Tank Dell might be one of their best guys. And he throws this up the left sideline trying to get to Devin Singletary, but it's right into the hands of the returning linebacker, Monty Rice. And he's back, folks. He is back. Levis now, he'll throw over the middle. This one's complete to Dawson Knox for a 1st down. Nice hands there. And he too was another off-season acquisition, but he was via trade. This will be a give to Rondale Moore, and he's just going to get eaten alive at the line of scrimmage. Texans blitz, and it was a perfect counter to that play. CJ Stroud's a bit disappointed in himself, as he's the quarterback with the first turnover of the game, and they appear to be double-teaming Rondale Moore. We'll just take a check down here, out left, complete to Keenan Allen. For only 4 yards, but we'll take it. We'll take some yardage there. Now it'll be 3rd and 6. Obviously, Johnny Wilson looking quite good for this route. And we'll just try and go to him. And he's there, and he's got a first. He elects to sit down there at the top of the route, and it works to perfection. Another 1st down. And that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. Tied up here in Houston, 3-3. You know, I think we've found a balance here offensively. You know, in the previous weeks we might have been focused a bit too much on rushing the football. But I think it was warranted with Levis's turnovers, just missed throws, bad reads by myself. Needed a bit of a break from heavy passing attack. And now it's been a bit more balanced. Give it here. Williams. And doesn't quite get good enough blocking for a first, but he'll just be a yard shy. I think we're just going to give it to Williams. This could be bad, though, if that linebacker sees it right away. He does. He blitzes. Williams breaks past that initial line of defenders, and he's got a 1st down to the 8. 1st and goal for the Titans. Firing over the middle. Dawson Knox cannot hold on through the contact. Pretty good throw there by Levis. Put it where only Knox could get it, but unfortunately he cannot hold on, and it's a drop. Now a give to Rondale Moore, and he'll make his way down to the 1. So I imagine this will just be a situation where maybe we turn and give this up the middle to Jamal Williams, as don't really feel like this is a great place to be passing the ball. Turn, a give, Jamal just short. And I feel like we'd be leaving an opportunity on the table if we did not at least go out there to see the type of look we'd be getting here. So the QB sneak is going to get stuffed. And someone jumped there. It's going to be a false start. It's okay. We'll take... when we went out there and we saw the defensive look they were giving, we knew the QB sneak was going to get stopped in its tracks. Wasn't even going to get the half yard we needed. So we'll just take the lead here. Haven't had many this year, at least lasting leads. So, we'll take every chance we can get at points. I'm not too desperate to get in the end zone there. Jets 0-6 start this year for Peter Gaffney, and the Broncos sharing a similar struggle at 1-5, as Sean Payton really has not figured it out there. They should probably run the ball here if I were them. They do not. However, they throw left in the flats, complete to Tank Dell, who's wrapped up after a gain of 3. Roger McCreary with the tackle. Second and 7 now. Levis This will be a give right, and he cuts it back inside, as Schultz did not get quite the block that Singletary hoped for. And it'll now be 3rd and 3, or 3rd and 4, sorry. I was reading the defensive formation I'm in. And he's back to throw. He throws over the middle, and guess what? He's intercepted yet again by Roger McCreary. And a second interception of this first half thrown by C.J. Stroud. And the Titans are looking pretty darn good this week. Go up the middle here, Jamal. Wow, look at that yardage, a gain of 8. As he's averaging over 5 yards a carry this game. I don't think he's quite averaging that on the season. But it's pretty close to 5 yards a carry, I know. I don't really like that Dawson Knox route there going under this Johnny Wilson one. I'd much rather prefer to just have the Johnny Wilson one. But once again, I don't know what's up with Johnny Wilson. Is that just his release stat being god-awful? Because he really continually fails to get off the line of scrimmage. We snap it, and then we're waiting, and like there, we would have had that route had he started his route a bit sooner. It's going to be 4th and inches now. And once again, I think it's worth a look. I think we are going to go for this one. And we have no choice now. It's man coverage. And we got it. 1st down, Jamal Williams. Worst case scenario, we don't get it. They get the ball at their own 20-ish, and we still have a lead. So I do like going for it there. 1st and 10 now. Levis will look to the flat. Jamal Williams can't quite hold on through the contact. Would have been a tough grab. He's just unable to make. Play action now. Levis throwing one. And that's complete to Johnny Wilson to the 2, but there is a penalty flag down in the backfield. And of course, on the play that generates positive yardage, you're going to be getting a holding call. What's new? Kind of something that's been plaguing this offense has been those lack of positive plays. There you have one, and it's brought back by penalty. And we'll just give it up the middle. Thought we liked it, but the only option was an RPO out of that formation, which kind of knew was not going to get much. I don't hate this, though. I feel like this could go fairly well for us. A screen pass here to Rondale Moore gets us up to the 21. Obviously, he was hoping maybe to get a 1st down somehow, but we'll take the 3 points. I mean, you're kind of fine, settling for it earlier. And we'll do it yet again here, and it should be a 3rd successful field goal on the day for Mr. Jake Elliott. Very nice. And, you'd like to see the offense get some touchdowns. But, you can't complain if we're putting up 3 points every drive. The defense is playing lockdown. I really love to see it. Obviously, we had one of, I believe, if not the worst defenses in the league heading into this game. And we had one of the best offenses in the league heading into this game. So, it's interesting. And a throw left is just incomplete. Wild miss there by Stroud. It'll be 2nd and 10. And this will be a give right here. And Dameon Pierce is going to be wrapped up after a gain of 3. And Stroud's going to have to throw again. And I think we got to go right back to what has been working. This man coverage on 3rd down. See if they can get something out of it this time. They'll do a quick throw. And it's nearly intercepted for a 3rd time. At least we will force a punt. It would have been nice for Kool-Aid to get an interception. He hasn't had many of those in his career. I don't think he has one yet this year for sure. And here's a punt back. Travion Ross is going to return this one to the 35. And he's shaken up. So we'll see how that goes. Luckily, he's not in any of our offensive plays, so doesn't matter much. And here's going to be a give to Jamal Williams, who's going to fight forward and pick up more than enough yardage for the first down up to midfield. And our running game is just so dang good that's why I just want to run the ball every frickin' play, but I know I can't. So let's see what happens here. He's going to drop back. We should have Chig wide open, and it's just missed. All right? I mean, you got to live with those incompletions. You know, at this point, you'd like to see those be a bit less frequent, a bit more infrequent. But it's something we got to work through with Levis. Screen pass, just block your guy, Foster, and we got a first down. We'll go up and out of bounds at the 36. Rondale Moore on the completion. So he still is getting involved in the receiving game, as you know, those screen passes can be deadly with him. He can also run the ball fairly well on the ground. And here's going to be one of those scenarios. I think we're going to get okay yardage with him. They shifted, and it's absolutely the opposite of what I had anticipated. 2nd and 12. And, you know, they continue to press our guys outside. I'm not shocked. Throw left. Dawson Knox turning upfield, up out of bounds inside the 15 for Dawson Old Knox. If they blitz, they're toast. They will not. We'll throw this over the middle. Keenan Allen, hospital ball, falls to the ground, harmlessly incomplete. The only harm in that throw is potentially to Keenan Allen himself. And he'll be off the field for this next play. Delayed release there. We'll throw this one left. Jamal Williams, incredible hands, able to reach out and grab that one. Delayed release there by Kyle Phillips as well. And, I mean, not ideal. Just not ideal. That's all I've got to say. And I think we're going to take this down about as much as we can. Third and 6. Over the middle. This is complete to Johnny Wilson, and he gets it to the 1, and Malik Collins is going to be injured on the play. So the time will stop. 1st and goal from the 1. Levis under center, bringing a man in motion. It's zone coverage, not that it really matters. A give, a cut. Williams stopped up. Let's see how much time we drain by doing this. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Running a bit of a not trick play, but motion play. Give to Williams again. If that goes nowhere, we'll call a timeout. 15 seconds left. Do we dare do this? 3rd and goal. Give it to Moore. He powers. He fights to the 1. I think we're going to wait. So, I think, yeah, we just got to be smart. We'll attempt to make it a 2-score game. I considered a QB sneak, but I don't think it's that worth it, to be honest. I mean, 9-point lead versus, still what would be a 2-score lead, 2-possession lead, even if you score there. And then you've got the possibility of not getting it, and it's still a 1-score game. So we'll just take the 2-score game, 4 field goals in the first half from this Titans team, and we get the ball after half, which is also why it wasn't a huge rush, because you just kind of knew, hey, you're going to get more opportunities. Just take what we can get. Now we get in that situation. Now you're thinking, okay, maybe we try QB sneak. Maybe we try and run it one more time. Maybe you try and pass it. But just wasn't really feeling it. And, of course, his yards per carry isn't really feeling it after those red zone runs. And we run it, and Foster, I mean, he's just so small in game with the glitch that, I mean, he can't really block anybody, it seems, which kind of sucks. Levis will throw. And throw left he will. Johnny Wilson, what a tight window ball by Levis. Pushed out of bounds up at the 45. A dangerous throw, but Levis is going to make those types of throws, or attempt to make those types of throws. Not all are going to be completions. Some of those are going to be turnovers, but it's those that you like him taking those chances. And there's a completion right to Dawson Knox. Safety Jalen Petrie in coverage. And a decent enough ball is in there for a first down. And now let's hope this left-hand safety blitzes. He does not. But we should have him. Deep shot. Keenan Allen inside the 10-yard line. Keenan Allen. And to me, we are in pretty solid control of this game at the moment. Not saying we're going to win. I'm just saying at the moment, it's in our palms. Like, Texans fans are depressed. That type of deal. Second and goal. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you should be taking shots to the end zone. I just don't really like it. Give Rondell Moore. We'll take another yard or so. Is this bad? X is a Conquo, RB is Bowden. Let's roll. Play fake, RB, Bowden, touchdown. Let's go. Touchdown, Titans. What a possession coming out of the half. I don't know, might as well just try and run it here. 15-point game. This will make it a 17-point game. A give. And Williams is stopped. And they've just had a really good goal line defense. So yeah, here we go. So a 15-point lead here. And here's the thing. I was advised not to play this game. Maybe I'll regret saying this. I was advised not to play this game because I've been up since 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m., and it's currently 11:24 p.m. However, I felt like, playing this game was not a bad thing. And I'm already regretting it. I'm already eating my words. First down there to CJ Stroud. Maybe they made some halftime adjustments that can really help him out here. And a give. And we should have had him in the backfield, but we get him right at the line of scrimmage. Defenders all over that. And, the run game hasn't really worked. Not to say it won't work, but it just hasn't so far. And CJ audibling the play, and we'll see what he's cooking up. He wants to pass this football. And there's nothing. He takes a throw over the middle to Mr. Jury Judy, and it's just a yard short of a first. Third down now. 3rd and 1. Stroud with a give up the middle. Singletary cuts it, and he gets a first down. If he would have just kept running forward there, I'd think that's a TFL, but he decided to bounce it to the outside, and a veteran, smartly advised decision there as it picks him up a first down. Now 1st and 10 will be another give to Singletary, and there is David Onyemata, another big free agent acquisition. Just a veteran presence, which is what this team was kind of lacking, was the veteran presence. And there it is. And this will be a deep shot for Tank Dell. What a ball. What a ball by Stroud to the 2. Dang. Did not foresee him making that throw. Just give here, maybe? Nope, they'll pass. And it is caught by Jerry Jeudy. It's tough. It's whatever. Touchdown, Texans. And they'll kick the field goal now. interesting. It's up. It is good. So 8-point lead still here. I mean, 4:30 left in the third quarter. Game's not obviously decided. Could still go either way. See if they can make a comeback. Stroud had a very good drive there. You see last drive, Levis 4 of 4, 75 yards. So when he's on, and this offense gets going. And it's productive. And here you see, you know, what this offense can be. But there's just some times where those throws are off, or I'm making bad decisions, and it just doesn't work. And now you see Jamal Williams' yards per carry is terrible this game. And this, yeah, hold on. We're just gonna go to this. We're just gonna go to this. We're just gonna go to this. What? And this is gonna be another TFL. So they've really contained the run, which is interesting because it's the opposite. We've seen kind of the opposite of what we see from most teams we play. Levis now will force this here to Keenan Allen, just short of a first. Gosh, that sucks. Rough. Couldn't really lead that right to hit him in stride, because then, you know, it might be picked. It might be, you know, he might drop it because of the contact, you know, that type of stuff. So we lead it left so that he kind of can catch it, but just unable to, you know, kind of turn around. There you see, Judy's been very successful when targeted. So it's just kind of like, hey, screw it. Let's chuck it up to Judy. Let's see. 1st and 10 now. Stroud back to throw. This will be a quick pass to John Mechie. And that's a gain of 8. So Stroud really is turning it up now at this point in the game. Becoming increasingly good as the day goes on. Now here they'll give this one up the middle to Pierce, and it's got a first down. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 now. And this will be another give to Pierce, and it's nearly a big run, but Taki makes a pretty good play, and he only gains 3. Which, I mean, we'll take a gain of 3 out of Dameon Pierce any day of the week. I mean, throw right, and that's incomplete. Harold Landry made contact with Stroud after the ball was thrown. Stroud a bit upset there. He kind of wanted, you know, potentially a pass interference, or not pass interference, a roughing the passer penalty. Stroud now will target left. That is Judy, and he's got a first, and I believe he's now 5 targets, 5 receptions. So, you know, whenever Stroud is in danger, those frequent 3rd downs, you can just give it or target Judy. It's almost a guaranteed completion. He throws incomplete. We read that pretty good, but once again, I mean, another completion to Judy, and you got to think Stroud's probably looking to go there here on 3rd down. He throws, and it's just over the head of Rice, and that's going to be a touchdown for John Mechie, a 55-yard touchdown, a ballsy throw by Stroud, but it's a good one. Here's a pass attempt here. He throws right, and they've tied this game up. All right. Okay. So, it kind of sucks. It's fine, though. We'll come back. We'll win. I'm confident. Anyway, so, I felt like we played that about as good as we could with Monty Rice with the strafing rule. And the ball just sails over our head. Can't really do anything about it. 1st and 10. Give here. Come on, Jamal. Let's go. Gain of 4. It's been rough out there today, so I just need to start passing the ball. First, 2nd down, maybe. See if we can get a big play here or there. Levis, I think we're going to have something here. Throwing. Johnny Wilson, good catch. Stingley kind of made some contact there at the point of reception, so good job by Johnny Wilson, able to hold on. And it's a 1st down. Levis, off play action. And he throws incomplete, just out of reach. Route didn't really develop as I anticipated. We were under pressure. I just kind of threw it. And luckily it falls to the ground incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. And that's wide open Chigakonkwo. And a good block by Traylon Burks allows us to gain some nice yards after the catch. We had a 1st down, but Burks allowed us to extend our gain an extra 5 to 10 yards there. And I think we're just going to try and take up as much clock as possible at this point. I think that's the strategy. And Skoronski goes down. And that's not going to help us whatsoever. Time stops for 1. And number 2, now we have the rookie 7th round pick Michael Reeves coming in. And we throw right. Chigakonkwo, tough incompletion. Kind of saw that as soon as I let go of the football, that it might not be as successful as I hoped. Here we go now. Levis. Throwing over the middle. Johnny Wilson. Are you kidding me? Oh, dude, that sucks. I don't know what you even want from Levis. It said it was inaccurate, but I didn't, or poor ball placement or something. I don't know what you see. Look at that. Feet are set, throwing, over the middle. I don't know what else Johnny Wilson wants. Yeah, it's maybe a bit high, but Johnny Wilson's a 6'7" guy. There's no one around him. He needs to come down with that ball. Now we're settling for a 55-yard field goal attempt. That's no gimme. It's up, and it's good. All right, so at least we get a lead here. Don't know how long that'll stand. That Texan very nearly dives. Oh, shoot. Oh, what just happened? Why was I on play all offense? Okay, I guess I feel kind of cheating there. I guess the defense managed to force a punt. Good job on them. Did not mean to do that. When I tried to go to the replay, I accidentally went into the advance, and I must have switched some setting while I was in there. But I think I'm good now. Oh, it shouldn't do that. It's my bad, too. I kind of just pressed A. I should have been paying more attention. We throw picks throwing these. Incomplete. I need to know not to throw those. As I released it, I said, we typically throw interceptions trying to force stuff like this. Over the middle, Dawson Knox, turn up field. 1st down, maybe. I feel bad about that defensive possession because I'm not so confident that I was going to be able to stop him like that. It's whatever. It's happened now, but here's a give. Come on, Foster. You don't need to double team some nobody for the entire play. It'd be nice if you could move on to your 2nd block, but is this play again? Here we go. Over the middle, Wilson actually catches that one. Good job, Johnny. And it's to the 46. 3rd and 1. They probably know we're running. Here we go. If we get this, this could be game over. A give. They don't know we're running it. For some reason, they think we're going to the pass. It's a first down. Let's go. Jamal Williams. John Money. No, it's Jair, but Kazakaze. Whatever his anime stuff is. So, interesting shift of the defense with that motion. And here's a big carry. Jamal Williams gain a 16 on the carry. First and 10 from the 23. Only up 3, mind you. And we're just going to take a sack. I was trying to throw it away, but I realized I couldn't. It would be grounding, so I just kind of held on. Thank goodness nothing catastrophic happened other than us taking a sack. Okay, Skronsky. Oh, look at this! Rondale Moore, 36-yard rushing touchdown. Wow, I thought that was going to be another TFL. But Rondale Moore cracks the game open. And the kick is up and good. As expected, 28-18 here. So now, let's see. Is it going to... Okay, so I'm actually kicking off. So I will be playing defense this possession. Chicago looking to win over Cleveland. Deshaun's just kind of been a plague for them. And yeah, so out comes Stroud. And you got to be expecting pass first offense. Less than 4 minutes left, down 2 scores. And he throws right. And good hands by Singletary. I mean, he finally holds on to the football in the air, but it's when you don't want him to. It loses a yard. Stroud now to a screen. There we go. There's a reception for Singletary they want. But he gets wrapped up in bounds. He fails to get to the sideline. Now it's 3rd and 1 already. Stroud throwing right. It is intercepted again. Amani Hooker. And that is Stroud's 3rd interception of the game, and that's going to ice it. All right, now, here's a give right, and this is going to gain 4 yards. And Skronsky's injured yet again. It's not good. And it also stops the clock. I imagine this game's over, but, I mean, I guess you don't know. Give here, Williams, close to a first down, going to be 3rd and 2. And something that's very interesting, Williams has one of the heaviest workloads in the NFL currently from that running back position. And we don't get any yards, but this will take us at least to the 2-minute warning. And, you know, there we go. We'll just take our field goal to go up 13, I think is pretty safe. Just to make it harder for them, make it so that they need to score 2 touchdowns. And this one should be up and good. Wow, Jake Elliott, an outstanding game, and yet another game where we put up 31, or should I say 30 or more points. I think this is good. I think the break helped me. I don't know in what sense, but I mean, look at how the team played today. It's incredible. No return there. And Stroud, 3 interceptions on the day. Not a good look for the brand. And they're in Hail Mary formation? Is that right? No, they're not. And it's a drop. Tank Dell drops it now. And they've got 2 running backs in. For what purpose? Up over the middle. That's complete to Judy. As per usual. You know, you just need a completion. Just throw it to Judy. I don't know why he doesn't target Judy on every play. Quick throw out right. There we go. He holds on to that one and lets go of it. But say it's after he got out of bounds. It's going to be a first down. And I'm fine giving up a freaking touchdown here. Maybe that's famous last words, but I'm kind of fine giving up all this yardage. So throw right, and he just missed him there. So that may be the first incompletion of the day targeting Jerry Jeudy. Don't think there's a great way for us to tell that for sure. So just going to have to take that guess. Risky man coverage here. Throw right, and it's just off target. Incomplete. And C.J. Stroud disaster class. Which, I mean, listen, Stroud made some good throws. I don't think there's anybody denying that. He made a couple good throws, but I mean, it was really lackluster at times. Stroud now taking a shot left for Jeudy. Maybe he's taking my advice a little too seriously as he targets him there. And there's nothing. So I think we're playing man. Like I said, he's just struggling against the man. And we got frickin' Azeez Al-Shaair on Jeudy. Oh, it's not good. He takes a shot left. Incomplete, out of bounds. Stroud. And Azeez Al-Shaair lockdown coverage. And that's your dagger. And I hope that they don't call timeouts, like being a pity team or something. Give here to Jamal. Gets a yard, and they're calling timeouts. For what purpose, dude? For what purpose, D'Amico Ryans? You're going to call timeouts. You're probably going to get the ball back. For what? What do you want the ball back for? Like, seriously, if I were you, I would specifically not want the ball back. I'd say, let's just get to the locker room and talk it over. And there you go. There you go. You're not going to get the ball back, wuss. And here's a sight I've been waiting to see. A Will Levis kneel down. And we're going to advance to 2-5. And it's not like things are looking up. You're 2-5. Pretty, convincing win today, though. Let's take a knee, and that should be it. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to keep it short and sweet as potentially a new catchphrase. That's all, folks. I mean, look, Levis outplayed C.J. Stroud, 20 of 31, so similar pass attempts, more yardage, less touchdowns, but no turnovers from Will Levis today. Jamal Williams, 27 carries for 114 yards. Rondale Moore, 9 carries for 49 yards. Granted, 36 of those yards were on the big touchdown run. Receiving, Johnny Wilson, he had a brutal drop. Dawson Knox, Keenan Allen, Nick Bowden caught the touchdown. That's all we want. Sean Campbell gave up 1 sack. Who really cares? Roger McCreary had a pick. Monty Rice had a pick. Amani Hooker had an interception. But Jake Elliott, 6 for 6. Just incredible performance by the team all around. I mean, what more can you ask for, to be honest? I mean, seriously. What more do you want out of this team? They go out, they hold the Texans under 20, which, I mean, maybe this season is a bit easier. But, I mean, they've got guys. I mean, you saw they could beat us at certain... I mean, you saw that one throw up the left sideline to the 2-yard line to Tank Dell or whoever. I mean, they have diced us up. And we're just going to keep upgrading pass protector for Sean Campbell. There we go. I mean, I think Sean Campbell was a great pick. Monty Rice, speaking of picks, he had a pick. And he's 75 all across the board. think zone coverage, keep it keep it on the climb. +2 man, +1 zone. I mean, he is in man coverage. You saw him. He got the pick while in man coverage. Now we head to Tennessee, I guess, and it is a somewhat long-term injury for Peter Skoronski. So Michael Reeves going to get some serious playing time. Interesting. I think that's going to be the move. I mean, you do have Algretti, who could start, and he plays good when he does, but I mean, you might as well kind of just let Michael Reeves go at it. See what you got. Maybe I think he's got potential to start. Anyways, I said I was going to keep it short and sweet. Have a good night, everyone. Enjoy this win.